Right.
Everybody on earth knows this. You eat
Mm.
less and exercise more. It's super simple. It's
Wow.
not a big deal.
Mm.
And you weigh yourself and
Sure.
measure yourself. Okay. So with any kind of class, you learn,
Right.
someone presents an art project. Oh, I'd love to do that. Well, you've got to start. You've got to be clear about your goal. You've
Right.
got to be clear about how the feedback is, like
Mm-hmm.
when you'd like to finish and how are you in the process. But to me, the biggest part is the support that
Yes,
you,
yes.
and finally, what's your reward? And your
Right.
reward might be saying to your children, hey, I just want you to know I just worked my butt off getting organized. And I had a friend the other day tell
Uh-huh.
me that his 92-year-old grandma called
Wow.
him from New York City
Okay.
and said, Johnny, it's grandma. And he goes, oh, hi, grandma. She goes, I want you to know that I am currently death ready. And he goes,
Wow.
I guess
Interesting.
it's a Swedish term,
Right,
but
right.
it has to do with sorting things and
Yes.
deciding who gets what. It just kind of,
Yeah.
and she's like, you don't have to worry about me. I got everything all
Right.
laid
My
out.
aunt is a bit like that. She's 84 and she's going through the same process right now. She's told us what she wants to wear, what she doesn't want people to wear, and all of those different things already. Very happy about that particular episode in her life that's due to come. So, it's about outlook and perspective, right? Would you agree?
Absolutely. And
Mm.
um, it gives you peace of mind. And
Mm-hmm.
I know
Keyword.
Nettie and I are in a training program. The woman who's teaching it raises very fancy horses. And
Yes.
she was saying that she has an estate plan for each horse
That's
because,
right. Yes.
not unlike a pet protection plan,
Mm.
horses, live longer and have very complex health
Sure.
challenges. She's got it all written up.
Absolutely. Yes.
And I thought, wow. And a lot of it's a personality.
Mm, mm.
A lot of people are really resistant. So where does coaching come in?
Yes, please.
Coaching comes in like the person who needs to lose 15 pounds because the
Right.
doctor says you're pre-diabetic.
Yes.
So what does a coach do? A coach says, well, how are you doing? Well, I'm doing horrible.
Mm.
Okay, what could you do? One little, how coaching works.
I do.
One tiny thing tomorrow. Could you have
Yes.
extra glasses of water?
Right, right.
Could you walk one more time around the block?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't make any difference. I feel like a total failure. Well, let's change our self-talk.
Exactly.
And this is the same thing. I
Right.
mean, maybe, and I have talked with people about death and what that
Yes.
means and the fears and who they have lost in their life. And
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't believe the absolute terror that people
Right.
have about perhaps losing a child and
Of
all.
course, of course. It's probably the worst nightmare for any parent, isn't it? You never
Yeah.
expect that to happen.
And, and
Yes,
the fact is, we live
of
and
course.
we choose how we want to
Yeah.
live and
Yeah.
what lessons we want to share. So part of
Right.
my journey now as a coach is to take these lessons I've learned
Mm,
and share them with people that are
thank you.
challenged. Yeah.
It's been beautiful, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, your insights, and really just bringing to life and to the limelight, a subject that actually is almost taboo. We don't talk about life death planning, and I know it's an unusual subject to bring to the forefront, but I thought it was a very important subject that we bring to the forefront. I really want to thank you for being our very, very first guest on our Limelight Insights program. And of course, Mary, I know there's so much more to your strings to your bow, and would love to hear from you again at some point. But if there's any last words, of course, that you would like to leave for our audience, if you just give us a quick takeaway, what is that?
Well, I just want you to know that this is a difficult topic, and for you to even consider taking time to think about it and putting your thoughts together. In America, only 3 out of 10 people have an estate plan.
Interesting.
There's so,
Wow.
afraid of thinking about that.
Mm,
And yet, if you go out to dinner with your husband or partner, someone can run a stoplight. You could end up
right.
with children that are
Of
orphans. So
course.
you don't want to be naive. You want to be a grown up and handle
Mm.
stuff.
I like that. I love it. So don't be naive, be a grown up and handle stuff. Mary, thank you so much for your time on
So
this episode 001 of the Limelight Insights. And I want to thank everybody that's tuning in to listen to this, you know, whether you're hearing it live or whether you are going to be listening to this on the replay. We thank you so much and really do look out for so much more that's going to come from all of the wonderful people that we will have on this show that's going to bring you insights for life, for money, and for business. Thank you so much and take care. Bye bye.
thank you.